Alright, this is Lauren, and I'm here to do a book review on Pandemonium by Lauren Oliver, and she has the same name as me, which is really cool. Apparently, there are a lot of authors with my name, which is cool. And it's very dark in my room because it is nighttime. It's like 9:30 or something like that. And if I look burnt, I probably don't right now, but I am. I'm sorry. I got burnt at my sister's soccer game because I have fair skin and I didn't put on sunscreen because I forgot about it. And this is my second time filming this video because the first time I filmed it, it didn't record. Like it did, but something went wrong and it just stopped recording. And I was like, oh, man, I gotta re-record this. But it's okay because I was really flustered in the last one. Ew, my pinky looked weird there. And yeah, so it's okay. So I finished reading Pandemonium by Lauren Oliver today, and it was the second time I read it because I read it about like 4 months ago, and I kind of forgot what happened in it because right after I read Graceling, and Graceling was amazing, so I kind of forgot what happened, and I wanted to read this Requiem, the third and final book in the series, which I'm so excited to read. So I had to reread this, and I did, and I think I liked it even better the second time I read it, just because I really love this world Lauren Oliver created about love being a disease and everything. This is going to be a very spoilery, is that a word? Spoilery video. So if you've not read any of the books in the Delirium series, I probably would suggest you not watching this unless you like to be spoiled. Yeah. Okay. So this book is a lot different from the first book in the series, Delirium, because it goes back to the past and the present. The past being when Lena has just entered the wilds. And then the present being, I don't know, I guess a few months being into the wilds. I don't know how much time passes. I don't think it said. Anyway, so we start off with, there's like the first chapter is like in the now, but we'll skip over that because that's unimportant. Okay, so we have Lena coming into the wilds, and let me just tell you, I love this book a lot more than Delirium because I love the wilds and how it is there, and I love Lena as a character more in this book because I think she grew a lot, and I don't know, I just really liked her, and I love Julian, but we'll get to that in a second. Okay, so we have Lena in the wilds, and she thinks Alex is dead. We all think Alex is dead, and then that ending, which we'll talk about in a second. But yes, she is dealing with the grief of her, I guess, boyfriend, being dead. Dead, yeah. So we meet Raven. Raven, she is a very complicated character. Like, sometimes she can be really harsh, and I really don't like her. But then other times, I feel bad for her, and she redeems herself at the end. And I'm very conflicted with her character. I don't know what I think about Raven. I liked her at the end, so I guess I like her. I don't know. Yeah, so Raven, we meet Raven, and Raven is kind of like the sister / mom to Lena. Like, she basically gives birth to Lena. Does that make any sense? Like, she makes Lena to who she is in the wild. Like, that is what it is. And yes, I thought the message thing in the wilds was really cool. How the birds would have the paint everywhere. That was really cool. How all the resistors on the other side would give the messages. I thought that was really cool. Blue, that was so sad. I wanted to cry, but I didn't because I hate crying. But when Blue died, it was just so sad, and it just shows you what these people have to go through in the wilds, and it's just so sad to see them starve and die of sickness, and it's just really sad. Hunter, I really liked him, even though we didn't really get to hear much about him. I liked him, and I just figured out what an unnatural was. In the book, while reading it, Lena mentions how Hunter is an unnatural, and I didn't know what that was. It means he's gay. Yeah, I looked that up, and he's gay. I just wish she clarified that in the book, because I was like, what's an unnatural? I don't know what that is. Like, what? But yeah, it means he's gay, and I guess you'll see more of that in Requiem. I don't know how you say that. But, yes. Oh, and then now, we meet Julian in this, and I'm sorry to all you Alex lovers, but I am totally Julian. Pick Julian, because I don't think I got to know Alex as well as we got to know Julian. Like, I don't remember ever knowing about Alex's life and everything. Yeah, he was cute and sweet and everything, but Julian, you just get to know him, and you see him change in the story. Like, he believed the FDA. That's right? The FDA. Totally forgot what their corporation is called. Yeah, but I mean, he grew up in it. His father runs it. Ooh, Thomas Feynman, I do not like that. I'm glad he died in the end. I mean, death is bad, but his death was... Go Raven! Thomas Feynman. He's like, my kid is dying of seizures, but I only am concerned about you, son. I don't care if you die. That's what the cure does to people. It turns you hard and mean and cruel without you even realizing it. I bet Thomas thinks that's perfectly normal. Everybody does, except for people like Lena, who are smarter and know. Oh, it just makes me mad. Okay, so Julian, and their little moments in the book were so cute, where they would like reach out, grab your hand. Like, I was just like, oh. And at the end, it was so perfect. Lena and Julian are finally like together, and then Alex with his mean thing, Alex popping up. What did he say? He said something like, yeah, don't believe her. Alex has changed. You know that, like, he's become hardened. And it says here that he has numbers on his neck. And what does that mean exactly? Did he get cured, or... I don't know what that means. I'm a little confused on the whole Alex thing, but I'm sure we'll figure it out in this book, which I'm really excited to read. Oh, and we see Lena's mom, Annabelle, and I wish we got more story on her. I have no idea what happened to her, but, you know, whatever. But I knew that that was her mom, like, before Lena found out, because what other resistant person would be like, ooh, let me touch your face, and be a woman that wouldn't show her face? Like, I was like, who else could that be? That's definitely your mother. How can you not see this? Like, let me touch your face, stranger. No, she knows you. That's what I was thinking in my head. Especially the first time when I read it, I was like, I know that's your mother. But yeah. And I'm a little scared to read the third one because I've heard mixed reviews about it. And we get to hear from Hannah's point of view. Hannah, we haven't, like, really, I don't understand why we're hearing from Hannah. I mean, I guess I'm not that upset about it, but I'm afraid I'll get bored at that part, because isn't Hannah cured? Isn't her POV going to be boring because she's all heartless now? I don't know. I'm scared. Let me see. Does it switch back and forth from Hannah and her point of view? You get to see me flip through some pages. Yeah, it flips from hers, and I'm afraid I'm going to be bored with Hannah's point of view. I don't want that. Oh, and with this, At first, I didn't like the whole then and now thing because I'd be so intrigued by what's happening in the then, and then all of a sudden the now will be here, and then I'll be intrigued with the now, but then the then, and it's just like, oh my goodness, I just don't know which one I want to read. But I ended up liking it because it was cool. I liked it. And their names were so funny in here, like Squirrel. Why was he named Squirrel? I don't even remember. Squirrel. I like Raven's name. I love that name. That's so Raven. Who else? Lou, short for Lucky, who lost her finger. For the longest time, I thought Lou was a guy, but realized, I don't know why I remember that about her. She lost a finger, guys, if you didn't realize that. Yeah, but overall, this is a definitely 5-star book, and I really enjoyed it, and reading it a second time was even better. So, yeah, pandemonium, you guys.